lost last night. They've got to get right back out there and into the grind.
And there it is for him. Biombo's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Portland.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Tonight, a great backcourt matchup, Doris. When you were going up against another talented guard in college basketball, did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was piqued, and you want to show out against the best players. So certainly on the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
Here's Irving. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And the dunk by Parker.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Johnson inside. Over Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And guys, Devin Booker getting great praise from some big-time players. Kyrie Irving says he raises his game to another level against high-level teams. Now he needs consistency, gentlemen.
Of course, Booker put 70 on the Celtics one evening. That obviously made quite an impression.
Well, I remember Jaylen Brown saying he doesn't have a conscience. He can shoot it with no remorse. He has a green light, and that's what makes it tough. Sounds like he had to guard him that night.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 5 points so far.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Johnson with the bounce pass. And it's blocked. And stolen by Irving. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And finished off by Hezonja.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
But they recover it. Johnson attacking. Here's Vonleh. Offensive rebound.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Hezonja's shot is off.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
Pass to Vonleh. And no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
This has been absolutely brutal. Missed every shot this quarter. He needs to keep his head up and keep working. When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Good on the second free throw. And for Coach Billy Donovan, the process of developing NBA players, Doris, has to be different than it was in college.
Oh, no doubt. At the pro level, many guys are making more money than you are. A lot of them have families. They've already grown into themselves. But to me, he still emphasizes the fact that great relationships with your players is important.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 16-6 run. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
And a wide open look for Zeller. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Zeller's got his first points of the night. Here's Birch. Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. And the wing jumper offline.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 6. That one good for 2. Holmes got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Birch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Birch has got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Thunder.
18.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
And another shot. And Kid Gilchrist lays it in. Kid Gilchrist has got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
You think about the 2 consecutive first-round playoff exits for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a franchise that had made it to the conference finals in 4 out of the previous 6 seasons. So not the kind of deep run they're accustomed to.
Pass to Johnson. Lamb. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Here's Fareed. Good D by Johnson. And the Thunder struggling to break through in the West. Doris, are they going in the wrong direction?
Well, certainly they've lost their fair share of star players. And you wonder, do rival executives start to think they may need to trade Westbrook and start from square one?
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Drops in the tray. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open, let me make the game easy for him.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. More and more we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. Inside, Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Hammonds. It doesn't go for him. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Doris, when you think about Devin Booker, you have to think about the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Ooh, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
To the inside. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Hezonja on the wing. Pass to Harrell. The shot missing. Johnson with some nice D. Trailblazers trailed by 11. Offensive rebound. Five on the clock. Here's Johnson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I'll tell you, the defense does a heck of a job. It's just that Amir is so adept at extending out over the outstretched arms of the defense.
It's Hezonja in the corner. Here's Harrell. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, even from way downtown, Bogdanovich maintains that steady delivery.
And taken away by Johnson. Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's stolen. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Pass to Hammonds. All sorts of time. And Portland again with the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Parker outside. And taken away by Johnson. And Holmes throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make, even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Irving for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 8 points.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Back to Johnson. Here's Vonleh. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Biyombo, no luck.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Harrell. Down low. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
How easily scoring comes from Kyrie Irving. So intelligent, such a good decision maker.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. To the paint. Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the middle. Vonleh's shot is good.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Doris, for rookies, beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
Yeah, I think one of the things that you always wonder about, one of the great players in history, Kevin Garnett, talks about the impact that other older players had on him. Sam Mitchell, when he first arrived in the league, they taught him the work habits necessary to succeed at a high level. So the first thing you'd have to have is commitment to work. And the second thing is the right temperament. An NBA season spans 82 games over 6 months. There will inevitably be ups and downs. And how do you weather both of those things, Kevin?
Here's Johnson following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And that one is good. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Azania. Oladipo outside. And it's Harrell at the elbow from 11 feet away. Oladipo misses.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Wasted no time on that one. Now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Pass to Harrell. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Blakeney. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And you love the heart, the fire they've shown here. Let's see if they can keep up this level of tenacity.
Now Johnson. Following the three-point attempt by Dennis Smith. Pass to Zeller. For the lead. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. That's tipped. And he recovers it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Smith outside. Outside, Walker. Here's Birch. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now a timeout called by Portland. Entirely new group here for Portland. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Kid Gilchrist. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And the Thunder lead by 5. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Good.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
Back to Johnson. Over Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
And Johnson drops them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. To the inside. Birch. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Here's Irving. 14 points for him. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Over Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one misses. So he can't get either to fall.
You just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights-out foul shooter.
For Portland, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And Johnson drops them both.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
It's up a 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
To the middle. Here's Birch. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They have to like what we're seeing from Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson goes in. Birch grabs the board.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Thunder at 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. Yep, that one goes.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
Shots. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Back to Johnson. Walker with some nice D. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. So it's Portland now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Johnson double-teamed. Holmes can't get it to go in. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Deflects the pass. The kick out to Walker. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Birch. Can't hit that one. Good D by Johnson.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul. When Dennis Smith Jr. gets going, Doris, you can just see the explosiveness he has.
Oh, Kev, I mean, I'll tell you, the burst is amazing. And what I like is he will dunk over any player, and if necessary, dunk through a player.
Back to Kid Gilchrist. Some solid defense from Johnson. Trailblazers trailed by 5. offensive rebound. Right side, Bogdanovich. Johnson surveying the floor. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not fall. And the Thunder going the other way now.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hammonds. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Oladipo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Johnson. Pass to Holmes. Back to Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now he has a triple-double. 11 points, 21 assists, and 10 rebounds. Oladipo for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Victor Oladipo.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
And they pick up 2.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
Johnson's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to Irving. Parker outside. On the wing, Irving. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. No good on that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. Johnson goes in. Here's Holmes. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Irving. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Holmes throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. .125 left here in the 4th quarter. And here's Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 2. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Pass to Blakeney. A 3-ball. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Big-time delivery from the big man, Amir Johnson.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
This guy is very solid close to the rim. Biyombo knows when to be assertive on the interior.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Well, an NBA champion, that's what we can say about Kyrie Irving. This guy embraces the challenges and loves the spotlight. Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Lamb. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having